Nerdy Sports Fan here with your Thursday night pregame for the Saints versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now everybody in Dallas is saying, man, if we can beat the Saints, we can go all the way this year. That's a game changer. Yeah, you're right. It'd be like knocking out Mike Tyson. It ain't gonna happen. The Saints are too damn good. Now, the strength of the Cowboys' defense is the pass rush. They really can get after the quarterback. That's not going to matter. On the road, the Saints run the ball. They run it all over the place. They have Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram, and the Cowboys aren't going to be able to handle either one of them, let alone both. So, please calm down, Cowboys fans. You've had a nice run, a few games won in a row, but the Saints are in a class well above you guys. So, just come back down to earth. You know, you'll be able to beat your own division, fine. You're probably going to win the division. Great, whatever. You're not beating the Saints. As I said earlier, the Saints run the ball on the road. And from a fantasy football perspective, Alvin Kamara and Ingram are just locks. They're going to have their way with the Cowboys' defense. Now, Drew Brees gets his. He's still going to spread the ball around, run this offense. He throws to Kamara quite a bit. And because of that, he's a lock to start every single week. You know, if you have him, that's why you have him. Thomas is probably not going to have his best game again. Similar to last week, it's likely going to be spread around quite a bit, and with how much is going to the running game, there's not going to be enough targets for Thomas to really blow up. He's still a lock to start, but don't expect a 20-plus point performance out of him. He'll get you a solid 10, and it's good enough to put him in the starting lineup, but you know, you're going to need to get your quality points elsewhere this week. The remaining receivers on the team, it's really hard to tell who's going to do well. I mean, Tre'Quan Smith was really set up to be the second receiver of this team, and then he's hurt, and all of a sudden everybody and their uncle scoring touchdowns for the Saints. So who knows who's actually going to be in the starting rotation. I still think Tre'Quan Smith is the second best receiver on this team. But really, with Drew Brees throwing the ball, none of that matters so much. He places the ball where people are going to be able to make plays, regardless if they're covered or not. So the wide receiver's talent doesn't mean as much. And because of that, I think Tre'Quan Smith looks better as a Saints receiver than he would as a receiver elsewhere. Whereas Thomas would be a number one almost any team he goes to. So, very striking difference in talent level and rapport with the quarterback. And Smith he's a gambler. All right, he's a wide receiver 3 to 4. And not a solid one regardless, because that offense spreads the ball around too much. On the Dallas side of things, the offense is, 3 guys. Exactly how they had it in the 90s. You have Dak Prescott, you have Ezekiel Elliott, and you have Amari Cooper. Now, Cooper is proving John Gruden wrong. He's been a freak for Dallas since he showed up from Oakland. Maybe not that first game, but anybody's got to get used to the offense before they really figure things out. And weird how Dallas is winning and winning really well since they've gotten him. He's really balanced the offense. He's made it so people can't just stack the box up against Ezekiel Elliott because who are they going to throw it to, Dak Prescott's not the most accurate quarterback, but he's got some power behind his throws, and Cooper's catch radius and his talents are going to be able to cure a lot of the problems of inaccuracy from Dak Prescott. He's going to be able to make a lot of catches that other receivers wouldn't be able to with poorly thrown balls. Now, he's had problems with drops, but that's not so much a talent and ability to catch thing as it is a concentration thing for him. So he misses easy balls more than he has a problem catching things with some sort of difficulty. So Amari Cooper, because Dallas is going to be behind most of this game, is a lock at a wide receiver 1. Start him. He freaked out last week. Yeah, I think he scored something like 30 points for standard scoring leagues. So get him in there. He's going to do great. Dak Prescott shouldn't really be started in most leagues. He's an emergency start. Ezekiel Elliott, if you need me to tell you to start this man, you really shouldn't be playing fantasy football. Yeah, the Saints are going to win this one. Dallas might make it look interesting, but yeah, that's about it.